Hey, Cove, did you get a chance to catch up on all the news this week?
Kind of. Hit me up.
Well, it looks like we're about to purchase $40 billion worth of Argentinian bonds. We're also have leveled the east wing of the White House. And the cost of the new ballroom is going to be about $300 million, and it's rising. On top of that, Donald Trump is suing the U.S. government, the DOJ, basically us, the people, for $230 million just because he's so stressed that he's now a convicted felon. Life's great. But then on top of it, Canada, yep, that's right, Canada, we've cut off all negotiation with them. Bye-bye.
Our best friends. Damn, girl. The news moves way too fast.
It
Let's
is.
roll it.
Let's roll it. You ready?
Ready.
Things you do to me and everything you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Hello and welcome. I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Kristen.
West Coast.
East Coast.
So, the reason we want to do this first episode about how quickly the news moves, which is called their, what is it, Chris?
Flooding the zone.
Flood in the zone tactic,
Yeah.
is to lose everybody and distract so we don't focus on the main issues. And we have a fix for that. Just tune in and we'll fill you in. Also, it's Sunday, and a good tip for people
Yeah.
that don't like to hear the news is you can go on C-SPAN and they do a Sunday wrap up of all the news shows with no commercials. So even if you catch one show, you can get the gist of stuff.
Of what's going down.
Because-
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, not to get super political, but to think the three main things we want to focus on are how amazing the protests were last weekend.
Phenomenal.
I think that came and left because of all the distractions.
Yeah.
7 million people, huge, historic. The government shutdown, day 26 today. And then 3,
The vote.
the elections.
Yeah. The
coming
vote
up.
in November. Yeah.
Rocking the vote. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's start with the protests. They were
Yeah.
great. Mine was fantastic. The people down here on the
Florida.
Gulf of Mexico were
Yeah.
absolutely so enthusiastic, so excited, just wonderful people, just wanting a better America like we all do. You know,
You
just
had some really
good.
cool homemade signs from yours.
Phenomenal homemade signs and just people that really care about the country and want us to see it go in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic, and just the whole experience, because I came home and I watched it all over the country,
That was
and it was
cool.
it was phenomenal. The speeches were terrific, and it was so calm and quiet and so peaceful, and just a really good expression of what people are looking for.
It was a fun get together.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a fun get together, and what I loved about the day, a few things I loved.
Yeah.
I loved talking to people that voted for Trump and were saying at mine, and I'm in the South Bay in LA, this is not what I signed up for. That wow, there's hope.
Yeah.
And then I love seeing the cities in the red states, and then the tiny towns in the red states, like coming out, like that's huge. And
Yeah.
every state, all 50 states,
Yeah, had a-
partook.
Yeah, exactly.
And it
Sometimes
grew.
multiple in a state, and yeah, it's been phenomenal. But yeah, it grew from
June was 5 million, 2 million more 4 months later. I mean,
Yeah.
there is hope that the people are coming together, that
Yeah.
we are talking, that we know we can get along, and we know this. I have many friends and family that I know did not sign up for
yeah,
military in the streets. You know, I mean,
exactly. Yeah,
the GOP once said, when there's military in our streets, we are in a downfall.
we are.
know?
It's true. Yeah, it's scary. It really is. And the saddest thing about it is that there's military in our streets, and they're being sent to like fake crime zones. There's no
Right.
crime. Portland is absolutely lovely. Chicago is fine. I mean, it's
There's-
just insane. Just the amount of distraction that
Yeah.
is, spoofed up for everybody is just unbelievable. Anything to take us off of either the terrible job they're doing in Washington, the Epstein files, what other BS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's
Well,
crazy.
there's definitely, and because I hear people on the right saying, there's definitely some ruckus going on at the ICE facilities, but people are pissed because, it's 65% of these arrests from ICE are non-criminal people. We don't want to see women and children zip tied and thrown into U-Hauls.
And
No one's hanging up with that.
grannies. Yeah, grannies ripped from parks where they're watching their grandchildren that have been in this country for 35 or 40 years.
And
It's
so-
insane.
Yeah. Speaking of, while one of the things they're trying to distract us from is this ballroom palace, $300 million, and without any thought or any reviews from historians and the norms and the cover that what they're saying right now is, oh, we always do this. Yeah, we do this when the White House needs renovations and the Trumans went to the Blair House. We do this for additions, but we have never on this scale wiped out a complete wing without any discourse, any discussion, any reviews. I mean, I used to live in a historic building in Hollywood. Just to change a door, the paperwork on that is massive. So here is our living monument, historical living monument, and it's just gone. It's really hard to see these pictures.
It really is. And do you realize that the new ballroom is going to be larger than the actual White House itself? The new ballroom is 90,000 square feet.
That's massive.
It's just going to look so bizarre, I think, to have the classic White House and then this giant box on the side. Very bizarre.
I feel like it's almost like a palace, which terrifies me that it's going to look like the Oval and all the gold.
Yeah.
But then there's also, don't forget, Qatar gave him the palace jet. It's like, are they preparing for never leaving? So it's just another thing, people, to
It's a little frightening. Yeah, I
it is
agree.
very
I
frightening.
agree.
All right. So the protests were amazing, and we're going to post some pictures at the end. Enjoy those. Great turnout, and it is. Michael Moore says it best. Just think what we can do, people. That's
Yeah.
nothing little. That we got 7 million people came out.
It is.
there
It
to
really says
protest.
something. And speaking of that, isn't that bizarre the way the current administration reacted to the protests?
let's not talk about
Unbelievable. With
Because
the-
before the protest, it was like, what does he call his press secretary?
what does he call it? Oh, machine gun lips. Yeah.
Machine, and
Machine
he
gun
calls her
lips.
that. That's
Yeah,
not our
exactly.
name.
Yeah.
We don't do name calls here. We're
No, that's
adults.
his name.
That's
for
what
her.
he calls her. And so Machine Gun Lips said, if you're going to those protests, it's made of Hamas, radical left, terrorists,
And
illegals.
illegal
And we can't
immigrants.
leave out Antifa.
Oh, and Antifa.
Biggest
Yeah.
boogeyman
Yeah.
of them all.
Ooh, that big.
Okay.
fierce
Then the
Antifa.
protests happened. So then what did he came out and said?
He came out. He had the meme that he sent where he's wearing the crown and he's in the fighter jet that says King Trump on the side, and he is flying over various cities with protesters dropping feces on the American people. Now, what president, what person actually does that on such a level to tweet something like that out? I mean, the right thing for him to do is to come back and say, you know what, people, I hear you. I hear you. Let's make America really great again. You know what I mean? Let's make everybody
Work
happy.
together.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you.
Something.
Let's negotiate.
But I also, after the protest, remember they also came out and they said, oh, that was small. They were grandmas, they were boomers holding computer signs, and they were all paid by George Soros.
Oh my gosh, it's
That
so
was
funny.
like, oh, and then we can't leave out the VP. I love how South Park, they make him tattoo from Fantasy Island.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, boss. And the boss. The
Yeah.
VP comes out, boss, I got your back. And he posts the AI video of Trump putting the crown on, which then Trump reposted.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
so like, these are not serious people. Half the country in an uproar, more than half at this point, because a lot of people are regretting the vote.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing to really pay attention right now is that we are on day 26.
26, yeah.
The shutdown.
Yeah. I know.
Everyone's blaming, they're blaming each other. They say they're at a stalemate.
Yeah.
In a week, less than a week. Well, currently federal workers are in line for food assistance, but in another week, even more people will be because all that's going to be shut down.
Yeah.
But the GOP, if they were unified, could really
Do something.
get this going. But
Yes.
also, it's not a clean CR. It gives Jeff Vogt, who, if anyone doesn't remember, he's the guy that wrote Project 2025, and he's Trump's OMB main
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
Has a lot more powers. We're not realizing behind the scenes all these little powers that keep coming into play in the executive branch. That's what's scary, and that's why everyone needs to be paying attention. The big thing coming up next weekend, it's right after Halloween, November 4th,
Is the
are
vote.
votes.
Yeah.
Election.
The two biggies, Governor of New Jersey and Prop 50
Yeah,
in California.
because in a lot of states it seems like not a big election, but these smaller elections have massive power. And yeah, Virginia governor, New Jersey governor, New York mayor is a big one.
Yeah, that's a very big one. Yeah.
And they're big when Trump has monitors going out to the voting sites to monitor
Yeah.
in Jersey and
Poll
California.
monitors, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the DOJ is sending them out there. I mean, what is it? I'm not sure what their point is. What are they trying to do? Threaten people, scare people, put the fear into people? Like, would you actually vote one way or another if there was a poll monitor there? I would be like, you know?
The mentality level is so low, you
Yeah,
know?
it really is bizarre to me. Like, what would be their job to just stand there and like literally stare at
look
people?
scary.
Yeah, haunt people. It's like what? I'd be like, back it up.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
the same mentality as the National Guard at these ICE facilities. It's all intimidation.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And how
you know,
expensive
just
is that too?
like
To be honest with you, my God, sending the National Guard out is so expensive, and sending out poll monitors is probably not cheap either. It's
no.
like all they do is spend money. Speaking of which, our new national debt is now at $38 trillion.
Oh my God,
Thank
that's
you.
crazy.
I know.
I was reading it's like $23 billion a day.
It's
$23 billion
crazy.
a day.
I
It's
know.
unfathomable. Like you can't even, wrap your
And they
head
just
around
keep
that.
spending.
Yeah.
200 million for private jets for the Homeland Security to fly to the
Oh my
fake,
God, that's right.
yeah, to the fake crime cities. And I mean, every time you turn around, it's 10 million, 20 million, 40 billion. God, no wonder we're at $38 trillion. I wonder what golf
Much.
trip we're
And
paying for this weekend.
And we wonder why everyone's so overwhelmed, exhausted, and burnt out about hearing about all this crap. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much focus on luxury and appearance instead of like,
Feeding people.
yes, and just healthcare and just our wellness,
Yeah.
of being in this country, and
Well, I'm a little nervous because, okay, so he's building the
upgrading.
ballroom, and you say it's going to take possibly 3 years. Well, he's out of the office and the office in 3 years. Well, he better be, according to the 22nd Amendment, he should be. But I
Yes.
know, but even if he were to run again, let's say he got the permission to, and they overrode the 22nd Amendment. I really, honestly, in my heart of hearts, just don't think that the American people are any longer behind him. Just because
Well,
of what's going on, I don't
right.
know.
But
You
why
know,
do you think Trump's calling up red states to change the redistricting lines? I mean,
right.
that's part of it. They already know there's no way they're going to win the elections next year. And so, that's what Prop 50 in California is all about, temporarily changing our constitution to change our redistricting lines. Redistricting. I can't say.
Redistricting lines. Yeah, I got you.
Redistricting
Yeah,
lines.
I hear you.
AKA gerrymandering.
Well,
So,
let's just hope that he doesn't, achieve his goal.
right.
Right?
Well, going back to the ballroom palace it's also an upgrade of the bunker, state of the art. So there's a lot of things in play that they're doing a lot of prep behind the scenes.
For long term. That's what makes me nervous.
That's why the entire administration comes from Project 2025. That's the goal.
Yeah.
I truly believe in my heart of hearts that they want the government shut down to get a lot of things done.
Yeah.
They're trying to. Wasn't it like 10,000 more federal workers they were trying to fire while we were shut down?
Probably.
But
Wouldn't
it always
surprise me.
backfires though, because the workers have to go back because they're needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much common sense things that we could just, if we do believe your ears and eyes, that is what's happening.
Right, exactly. Everybody get out there and vote where you need to vote in your states next week, right? Because this Friday is Halloween. I think it's November 4th or 2nd. I'm not sure what date it is.
The 4th, Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. So everybody get out and vote, and let's try to swing things in the more peaceful way, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff, a lot of information. Maybe we should just wrap up for the day, but stay informed, people. Talk to each other. Look it up if you're confused, or just pick one thing, but really try to understand it and get more involved. It's our civic duty. We are the government. Let's all do our part.
Awesome. If you like what we discussed today, please hit the subscribe and like button, and it really goes a long way for us. We really would appreciate it. Thanks. Bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Things you do